There's a moment in every workshop when everything looks right on paper, and yet the car simply refuses to cooperate. You got the correct key. You prepaid the PIN. Your programmer is fully updated. The battery support unit is hooked up, and still, the vehicle just stares back at you like it's locked in its own world. That's exactly what's been happening with some 2025 Hyundai Sonata all-keys lost jobs. And if you run into it, you already know how frustrating it can be. I'm Hussein, and you're watching Baabji Motors, where we break down real diagnostic situations from the workshop floor and turn them into practical learning experiences. Everything we discuss here is strictly for educational and informational purposes. Always follow manufacturer procedures, respect Immobilizer laws in your region, and make sure you're authorized to perform any key programming work. Today, we're talking about why tools like the Autel IM608 and Advanced Diagnostic SmartPro can fail to add a key to a 2025 Hyundai Sonata, even when you already have the dealer PIN, and what's actually going on behind the scenes. The big question is this: when both major programmers fail and throw communication or unknown errors, is the tool the problem, or is the car protecting itself? Stay with me, because by the end, you'll understand exactly what's happening and how to handle it professionally. Let's set the scene. A 2025 Hyundai Sonata comes in. All keys are lost. You retrieve or pre-purchase the correct Immobilizer PIN. You connect the Autel IM608. Instead of smooth communication with the engine control unit and Immobilizer system, you get no communication. Switch over to the SmartPro, and it throws an unknown error during the key learning process. Two high-level tools. Same vehicle. Same failure pattern. That immediately tells us something important. This is probably not random. On the latest Hyundai platforms, especially 2024 and 2025 models, security logic has become significantly more aggressive. After repeated failed authentication attempts, incorrect key data exchanges, voltage instability, or even certain interrupted sessions, the Immobilizer or engine control unit can enter a temporary lockout state. When that happens, communication may appear dead or unstable. The system is not necessarily broken. It's intentionally silent. In many of these Sonata cases, the underlying issue turns out to be a security timeout. The ECU or Immobilizer module essentially says, "Too many attempts. I'm done for now." When that lockout triggers, you can keep trying with different tools, and you'll just dig yourself deeper. So what actually works? First, patience. Leave the vehicle completely untouched for several hours. In more stubborn cases, leave it for a full 24 hours. Do not connect a programmer. Do not cycle ignition repeatedly. Just let the vehicle sit in a stable state. These systems often have internal timers. Once that timer expires without further failed attempts, the ECU unlocks itself automatically. Second, voltage stability is critical. Make sure the battery is fully charged, not kind of okay. Fully charged and stable. Modern Hyundai systems are extremely sensitive to voltage fluctuations. If the battery dips during a programming handshake, the ECU can immediately abort the process and trigger another lockout. Use a professional battery support unit if possible. There's another technique that sometimes restores communication. Disconnect the battery completely, then briefly short the positive and negative cables together, away from the battery of course, to discharge residual voltage in the modules. Reconnect the battery. After reconnecting, wait at least 5 minutes before touching the OBD port or turning on ignition. Do not rush to plug your tool in. Let every module wake up cleanly and reinitialize. Now here's something many technicians overlook. On the Autel IM608, instead of going directly through the Immobilizer programming menu, try accessing the system through the diagnostic side first. Enter the vehicle via standard diagnostics. Confirm you have proper ECU communication there. Clear any stored communication or security-related faults if appropriate, and then transition into the key learning function from within that environment. In certain cases, this approach bypasses the initial handshake glitch that causes Immobilizer app to fail. But here's where it gets interesting. Some technicians have reported that even after waiting and stabilizing voltage, both the IM608 and SmartPro still struggled. However, the OBDSTAR G3 was able to wake the ECU and complete key programming using the dealer PIN without issues. That tells us something important about protocol implementation. Different tool manufacturers interpret and execute Hyundai's security algorithms slightly differently. Sometimes one tool's handshake timing aligns better with a new generation ECU. OBDSTAR has been gaining a strong reputation with newer Hyundai and Kia platforms, especially when dealing with advanced Immobilizer generations. In many cases, it can also retrieve PIN codes directly for supported models, reducing reliance on external sources. That doesn't mean Autel or SmartPro are bad tools. It simply means no single programmer dominates 100% of late model coverage. Another factor to consider with 2025 Hyundai models is enhanced gateway security. Some variants now integrate deeper gateway filtering and security authentication. If the tool's software version isn't fully updated to match the latest firmware revisions in the vehicle, you may experience partial communication or unexplained session drops. Always confirm your tool software is on the newest release before assuming hardware failure. So let's answer the core question we asked earlier. When both Autel and SmartPro fail to add a key on a 2025 Hyundai Sonata with the correct pin, is the tool defective? In most cases, no. The more likely explanation is a temporary ECU security lockout, triggered by prior attempts, voltage instability, or handshake interruptions. Give the car time. Stabilize power. Approach the system calmly and methodically. And if needed, try a different platform like OBDSTAR that may communicate using slightly different timing logic. Personally, I believe modern Immobilizer work is becoming less about just owning one powerful tool and more about understanding system behavior. The technicians who succeed consistently are the ones who read patterns, respect security timeouts, and avoid brute force repetition. I'd love to hear your experience. Have you seen similar lockouts on late model Hyundai or Kia vehicles? Did waiting solve it, or did switching tools make the difference? Here's a small tip that doesn't get discussed enough. After a successful key programming session on newer Hyundai systems, always perform a full vehicle scan and clear residual faults. Some modules log temporary security communication errors during programming, and leaving them stored can confuse future diagnostics. Now to close the loop clearly. Yes, the situation is solvable. The ECU is usually locked, not dead, waiting several hours or up to 24 hours, ensuring a fully charged battery, possibly resetting power correctly, and in some cases using an alternative tool like the OBDSTAR G3 can resolve the issue and allow successful key programming with a dealer pin. If this breakdown helped you understand what's really happening behind the scenes, let's aim for 1,000 likes and at least 100 solid comments, sharing your real workshop experiences. Only a small percentage of viewers watching Baabji Motors are actually subscribed, and subscriptions genuinely help the channel grow, reach #1 in our niche, and continue delivering deep technical analysis like this. These in-depth explanations take real time, testing, and effort. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions directly support that work. If you use any of the tools mentioned, and they're available in the description, those may include affiliate links. That means if you purchase through them, the channel earns a small commission at no extra cost to you, and it helps us keep producing high-quality content. Thanks for spending your time here with me. Keep sharpening your diagnostic thinking. Stay patient with security systems. And as always, happy diagnosing.